I am coming at you from Canyon Lake, from my patio. Look at this incredible day. I think I'm going to forget work and head down and canoe. Right now the water's nice. But I wanted to show you some things. I went to wash my car today because it had all the dirt from Sedona, and I had a bunch of stones. And I always seem to get stones, right? And I brought things back from my sacred spaces, my caves. For some reason I didn't leave them there this time. I brought them home. And so I needed to get them all out of my car. I have my staffs. I'll show you what I got. So this one was the staff that I was supposed to bring up to my sacred cave, right? This is the one that was to show my twin how to get there. It's funny, this one is like a real tree, isn't it? Forest style. Okay, that was one. This one, I found this very interesting. I liked this stone because it has a space to hold a crystal. At first I thought I was going to put this in it, and I might. This is a little spruce tree, a blue spruce, and if it will hold water, I will. Otherwise, I'll put this this stone that I put in here to help my Mr. Rosewood grow. So I'm going to wait on that one. I'll put that over there or here. And I wanted to show you, these are the reeds that were from West Fork Trail. I love this. I saw these when I was a little kid. I used to play with these. They snap in half, so I brought them home. This guy was kicked out of the ground when I was up at Shamans Cave, and so I brought him home. And if you can see, I'm hoping you guys can see the crystals in this rock. I don't know what kind of stone this is, but the blue crystals, whatever it is, it's got power. You know, there's power, and it's to help it grow and to make it feel at home. Here's a little bit of a twisted heart. It's love that finds me wherever it is. You know, I've got these guys. This is one of the pieces that I brought back. Look at the crystals on that. If you want to know what Sedona looks like when you're running through miles and miles of the sea that has settled down and it's left, this is what I run on, and this is what it looks like. Crystal, diamonds. I mean, that's Sedona for you. This one I loved as well. This was from West Fork Trail too, and it's got all kinds of little homes. I'm going to put maybe an air fern in there. And my landlord said, look what I found. There was a little shell that proves that it was underwater at one time, just as if we don't know that. This is from another time that I was there, and those crystals were inside that. I have this up here because this is where Lily likes to lay out, and I don't want the blanket to blow away. This is another one. This is one of my favorites. Look at the stone. Gosh, this is what you find, the magic that's there. So I have it sitting out here. This, look at all the different stones in one. Okay, what else am I going to show you? Merlins Staff. There it is, Merlins Staff. This helped my friend and I through West Fork Trail. When I was looking at all of this stuff, my landlord, he's like, you know what, I've got a couple things for you. He says, would you like, he found something, and I thought it was really cool because I've been talking a lot, and people have been speaking a lot about nests and birds, and are you ready to come back to the lake to your birds? And birds are very important to me. And I was, the robin keeps coming up, Robin Hood, but the robin, new beginnings in the spring, and he gave me this. Look at this. It's a natural bird's nest. It's just a root, but I have a bird's nest, and I'm going to stick it in there. And I thought, oops, these are the pieces of nature that I carry with me. And, you know, other people think, oh, there's a bunch of junk out here. I love that. That means a lot to me. So I'm building a nest, right? And it's given to me. My landlord represents my father, the creator. He's giving me what I need to build my nest. And, okay, so over here, here's my girl. Hello. That's the sacred, that was the heart that was for my twin that was in the cave. I brought it back home. These are all the other ones that I bring. They're all kinds of different hearts. Okay, Lily, this was grown from this. I just had a little piece, and I stuck it in soil, and it started to grow. So I've got quite a green thumb. I give them all love, and Lily likes to brush up against them. Here we have another big chunk of love, quartz crystal. I have intentions on all of these things. I grow my own green chives just in the water. This is the same thing. That little piece that was one of these little guys. I put it on his own, and look how well he grew. The vulture feathers to talk about rebirth. Here's my angel. I'm always protected. Peace. Okay, so now I'm going to show you something inside. He was talking about Merlin's staff, right? I was showing him Merlin's staff, and he gave me that, and he says, I got something for you. And remember this morning we got the card? It's hot. My face is all flushed. Remember this morning we got Magic, the magician? And he gave me, he says, well, you know who this is, right? This is Merlin. And I laughed, and I'm like, there's this little mouse, and he's the magician. And I put a little piece of selenite in him. And all of these things, they matter. These are from Sedona as well. All of these, I'm going to take these out and show you guys these. I've got mercosite crystals, and I've got, these are all of these little stones that are holders. These are natural holders that you can have for your, oops, let's open this up. So that you can have for your crystals. Oh gosh, sorry, I'm not very organized. There we go, let's get some light on the matter. Okay, so to hold your crystals, why not have, instead of just having them set around, why not have them have holders from the planet itself, right? From the magic of the earth itself. So my girlfriend gave me this beautiful piece, Kimberly, and it fits perfectly inside there. So that's how I like to hold my intentions. I have intentions in all of these things. I want to show you something else here as well. I think, there's my J. That's for my twin. Found that in Sedona. And then this one, I found this when I was hiking with my daughter. And look at the diamonds in it, natural diamonds. These are the kind of diamonds this girl likes, right? That's the kind of diamonds I like. So these are all important. They all mean something. They all have intentions on them. Is there anything else in here I wanted to show you? I think I'm good with what I've been showing you in here. I mean, I've got, oh, my little mushroom. I've got to figure out how to showcase this mushroom. That's that little mushroom that's grown and strong on its own. This is hard as rock. I've got to put it somewhere. I'd like to have them by Merlin. Maybe I'll have them. I don't want to put it out in the plants where it's going to get hurt. So maybe I'll plant it out here under this little nest. But I want to show you these ones. This is another. When I was at, okay, now I'm getting blind out here. When I was at West Fork Trail, we were at the very end, and I said, well, as far as we could go, because Lena was getting tired, and it was getting dark, actually, was more the reason, not that so much that Lena was getting tired. But we had to turn back. So I asked for something special from the river. We made an offering. You know, when you take something, you give something. So we made an offering. And then I said, give me something special. And this is what they gave me. And my hands were wet, and I'm going to show you. I'll get it wet. This is what I saw when I took it out of the river. I just saw the colors, and I thought, oh, how beautiful is that? The little quartz pieces that were melted into the stone. And then there's this one. Gosh, this one's incredible. Look at that. Okay, now what's amazing, and I probably have to wait now for this to dry a little bit, but the one that I asked for, the special one that they gave me, and it was funny because, you know, it's not like I start looking around. I literally just here, you know, now, you know, bend down, grab this. And this little piece, now see, it's wet right now, so you're not going to be able to notice it as much. But inside, where it looks dark right now, it's filled with little black crystals. You might be able to see the sparkle. When it's not wet, it shines like marcasite crystals. I mean, this was a very sacred piece, and this is what Spirit gives me. So I might sit here and decide to use this. You know, maybe this is a way that I'll be able to showcase some of the crystals, right? Be able to put, because they all mean something. They're all there for an intention and a purpose. And I would rather have it in a natural setting like that than just sitting like on a dish or something, you know? So they're all out. So now that there's crystals in these, right, I'm going to have them out here in the sun so they can charge, because we get the energy from the sun. So this is the kind of stuff I do. I don't know what you guys think of it, but this is all really important to me. It all means something. It all works for me. I believe in the power of crystals. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. So I've got issues with my gums right now. I don't know what's going on with my gums. I feel like my gums are receding, which is a message in itself. I got to figure it out. And, oh, there it is. So and my eyes, I'm having an issue with my eyes, because when I went to Wisconsin, I know Spirit took my eyes. It was all about learning how to see with my third eye. But age and the fact that I'm on the computer all the time, it's affected my eyes. So I looked up this morning and I thought, I need my eyes better. I need them. They're important to me because of the messages that I get. I need to have proper vision, and I want to have help with my gums. It's important, you know. So I looked up online what would be helpful for gums and for sight, and I was shown several different stones, crystals, and I'm not going to remember them all right now. Amazonite. There's oh, I wish I could remember them all, but I can't. You know what? They're in front of me right now. I'm going to show them to you, and I can't even remember the names of them. But you put them in the water, and I set it in the sun because the sun charges it as well. One is jet. So jet. Here's my jet. And this came from Sedona. This came from Angel Valley at the Lemurian Labyrinth, and I left something and I exchanged for this. So jet goes into my water. Tiger's eye crystal, that goes in my water. That one's in the shape of a heart. Rose quartz, that goes into my water. Another big beautiful crystal chunk of rose quartz. I can't remember the name of this. I had it this morning, and it is the right stone, and I put that in there. And then this one as well. And then the other one was fluorite. And I thought, fluorite, I know I've got a fluorite bracelet. Well, I bought a fluorite bracelet in Sedona. So I just dropped it in my water. And it sat there, and there it sat in the sun. And what you're supposed to do is, I mean, the power of the crystals. These are the crystals that are helpful for gums as well as for sight. So I've been drinking the water. They say swish with the water or drink this water. Set it on, you know, I could have a glass container, which is probably what I'm going to do, is I'm going to get a nice, really pretty glass container and sit it out here. And I will put the fresh, you know, distilled water in it, and then allow the crystals to absorb into the water, and then you take it, swish it, and drink it. And I can taste the minerals. I can taste the crystals in here. But this is the kind of drink that I like. So that's it. I just figured I would share that with you guys, and I am going to head down in my canoe, so I might be getting you might be getting a little video again down there. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.